Hi everybody, it's Linda. Welcome back to Tips for You. Well, have you been wondering what's going on with this matte lipstick craze? It seems that every makeup line has matte lipsticks, and they are just taking the cosmetic world by storm. There are lots of great brands, and you might have heard of Kylie Jenner, who has her own lipstick line, and how popular they are. The moment she releases a new lipstick, it's sold out in seconds. Well, I'm going to talk about why I think the matte lipsticks are so popular. Then I'm going to share 3 products with you that I think are really good, and if you want to experiment with matte lipsticks, see if they're for you, this is a great low-cost way to try it out and see what you think. Okay, so let's first talk about what is so special about matte lipsticks. And matte lipsticks are very pigmented lipsticks. They're very rich in color. They're very smooth and velvety finishes. So as soon as you put one on, your lips look very velvety, very powdery. It really brings out your eye makeup. It gives your whole look a much richer look. I can see what the interest is in them, because the moment I put one on, I was like, wow, I can understand why everybody is loving these products. The only thing I found is that they are a bit drying on your lips. If you're not used to them, you have to kind of get used to them. I didn't get chapped lips from it or anything like that, but it does feel different than what you're used to. If you're used to, and I'm wearing right now L'Oreal Color Riche, which is very moisturizing, creamy lipstick. It's one of my favorites. I've worn them for years. I love their lipsticks, and I'm used to that kind of feel. So when I put on the matte lipstick, the first thing I felt was, well, it feels light, but at the same time, it almost feels like your lips feel with nothing on, but then you feel like you want to lick them because you want to sort of wet them, like that kind of feeling. I guess the only way I can explain it is like more dry. But if you rub your lips together, you know, like that, it feels very creamy. Like they actually do rub together in a creamy sort of sense. But while you're speaking and wearing it, it does feel drier. The other thing about them is that they don't transfer. I mean, they're literally stuck to your lips. You put them on, you kiss your hand, and like there's nothing there. So they're really long lasting. They won't transfer onto cups and things, or if you kiss or whatever, kiss your hand. It's very long wearing. So between the richness and color and the pigment, that velvety finish and smooth look, and the way it kind of makes you pop, and the non-transferability that it offers, I think that's what's hooked the consumer. Let's talk about 3 products that I want to recommend to you that were very good. You can buy them in the drugstore, and you don't have to commit a lot of money for them. And then if you find that these are great for you and they're your thing, then you can just start collecting all sorts of shades. Okay, I took my lipstick off and I just have my bare lips, nothing else on. I'm not going to use a lip liner. The first product I want to show you that I really liked is by L'Oreal. L'Oreal has a line of matte lipsticks. I love L'Oreal lipsticks, so I naturally went right to that one and checked it out. This color is number 705, Jennifer's Pink. So it's a very rich, kind of purpley, pinky kind of color. I'm always drawn to these kind of colors because they go great with like my eye color, my skin tone. And you know, people love wearing the neutrals. I don't. I love color, so I always gravitate towards greens and blues and different eyeshadows and things like that because I just love vibrant color. It's just who I am, and it's my personality. And I want to show you what a matte lipstick looks like. It's super simple to put on. It has no shine whatsoever. It goes on creamy-like, nicely, goes on nice. I love this shade. Every time you put lipstick on though, take a clean finger and always put it in and pull it out. That way any lipstick that you have on your lips, you won't get it on your teeth. So, this is a very, very comfortable lipstick. It's very rich in color. It's matte finish, as you can see. It's very bold. These matte lipsticks are very bold. I found that one of the best things about wearing a matte lip product is that you can wear very bold colors and they won't overpower your makeup. And I'm going to compare the liquid lipstick that I'm going to show you next with the stick lipstick in just a moment. And if you like a lipstick as opposed to a liquid lipstick, which is what I'm going to show you next, then these are better for you. I find they're very comfortable. Do they feel a little drying? Yes, I think they do to me. Feel a little drying. They just feel different than a creamy lipstick that you're used to. Just be sure that you moisturize your lips before you go to bed, like I do every night with coconut oil or jojoba oil or olive oil and some Vaseline or just Vaseline, whatever you do, some deep moisturizer and keep those lips nice and supple. I didn't get any chapped lips from any of these. Now, they are tough because they're so pigmented and they're so long lasting to get off. So you do have a little bit of a challenge sometimes removing them. What I find is if you just take a little bit of oil on a little cotton ball or on a little tissue and just wipe your lips and it'll come right off. So I'm going to remove this beautiful color and I am going to show you the next product that I think is a great product as well. Now for the second product that I want to recommend to you, this is a soft matte lip cream and it is by NYX. The color that I have here is called SMLC 07. I'll put it in the description box. And you can get this in the drugstore. I think it was probably about $7. It's got a nice little applicator doe foot tip. And let's apply this one and I'll show you what it looks like and we'll talk about how it feels. I tried several drugstore brands of liquid matte lip products before I settled on the NYX as my favorite. So I hope I could save you the time if you want to try one. And I'm going to just put it right on. Be sure you get on that inner area there. Otherwise it kind of looks like, you know, you can see your lip. And up there too. And this is really nice having this applicator tip because you can get really perfect results at your Cupid's bow. And so we have to give that some time to dry. They can take a little bit of time to dry. Right off the bat, putting it on, I mean, it does feel creamy when I put my lips together, just as the other one did. It still felt a bit creamy. Probably feels more creamy than the lipstick. But I felt like the lipstick felt lighter. This feels a bit heavier on my lips, but I love the rich color. I love the little applicator tip. I think the color is as rich and as matte as the lipstick, so it's going to be pretty much a preference for what you want. So I'll come in close and let you guys see it one more time before I take it off. See how you can kind of see the lines on my lips? It defines your lines on your lips. So just make sure if you have any really chapped up lips that you exfoliate your lips with a little sugar and olive oil if you have any kind of dryness or anything. Otherwise, your liquid lipsticks are really going to pick that up and it's going to show up. So I'm going to take this off and then I'm going to show you my third matte lipstick idea that you can choose from, and then you can decide what it is that you would like to wear. And the third product I want to recommend to you is by Smashbox. And it comes in a tube, and it's called the Instamatte Lip Transformer. And what this handy little product does is it transforms your lipstick, your creamy, glossy type lipstick, into a matte finish instantly. You can't use it on lip glosses, lacquers, or lip balms. It's really just to be used to transform lipstick into from a regular finish to a matte finish. And it was $24 at Sephora. I just squeezed a little bit on my finger like this. Okay, so I'm going to apply it, and this is what my lipstick looks like right now. Pretty like glossy and, you know, shiny and moisturizing. And then we're just going to put this over it. Do you see how that suddenly went matte? I'm just going to take a little bit more for the upper lip. Do you see how that suddenly went matte? It's lost all of its shine. There's lots of applications in here. You just needed a tiny little drop. And it's very creamy. I think this is really nice if you find that the matte liquid lipsticks or the stick lipstick, if you find that they're too drying for you, this is a really nice alternative because you can have your creamy lipstick underneath and still enjoy the matte finish on top. So you've got the look, but you don't have the dryness. This really feels very moisturizing. And the beauty about it is that you can use this to transform any one of your lipsticks. So if you've got lots of lipstick shades and you don't want to go out and buy all new lipsticks in these matte finishes, or maybe you just don't think you're going to be wearing matte lipsticks all that often, then this is a really great way to go because this will change any of one of your lipsticks into a matte lipstick. And I love the feel of this. I think this is a great product. And you know what else I like about it? The liquid lipsticks tend to sort of settle into the little cracks on your lips, and you can see the lines. Some people really love that. In fact, there are YouTube videos darkening those lines in your lips to give you more of a pucker. But if you don't like that, this settles less into those lines. It gives it more of a sort of a smoother finish to the lips because you've got underneath it, you've got your lipstick that obviously has all that moisture in it. It's keeping your lips more plump. So in summary, I loved all three of these lip products. They all passed the kiss test. They were not transferable on the back of my hand. I love the finish on my lips of all three of them, and I love the pigment. To rank them for you in order of dryness, the most drying one was the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, followed by the L'Oreal Collection Exclusive Matte Lipstick, and then finally the Smashbox Lip Transformer because you can put that right over your lipstick that has moisture to it. And you can remedy some of the dryness of the L'Oreal lipstick and the NYX Matte Lip Cream by just wearing a chapstick underneath. Well, I put the NYX back on. I really love it. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. And please subscribe because I have a lot more to come. Something of interest to everyone. And please visit me at my blogspot where I do a lot of writing. And I'm also on Facebook and Twitter so we can stay connected there as well. Okay, well thanks so much for viewing. Bye-bye now.